In modern Playwright automation, we rarely write old JavaScript anymore. Most frameworks today use modern JavaScript, also called ES6. So in this video, let's learn the most important ES6 features used in real automation testing. Okay, let's first of all, we have declared one variable. Like when we declare the variable, there are three keywords that we can use: let, const, and where. So let is when it will allow us to reassign the value. So it allows reassignment. Suppose age is equal to 25. Now I can write age is equal to 30, and it will print 30 because it allows reassignment. And variable like this also allows reassignment. I have written age is equal to 30, and now I can write it equal to 40, and this will print 40 for me. But in case of const, if I write const a is equals to 10, I cannot change the value equal to 20 now, right? Let me show you. Print it. See, there is an error, right? Because we are doing a equal to 20 now. Assignment to a constant variable. We cannot change the value. Once it's assigned the value, this is final. So that's where we use const. And there are more differences between like let and where. So let's go to them one by one. The first is redeclaration. Like I have declared this variable, right? Age where is equal to 30. Now age where is equal to 40. Here again, I can redeclare the variable like age where equal to 10. I am just redeclaring. Okay, let's put the value of string it. Hello, right? The name is same and I am printing it over here. And same I am doing here, like age is equals to a, and that's printed now. Okay, let me rerun both of these for you. Okay. So here, if you see, let age is equal. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to redeclare this one. That's why I didn't throw it. Now I am redeclaring age. Okay, let's see now. You see, identifier age has already been declared, and you cannot redeclare a value. You can reassign the value, but you cannot redeclare in by using let. But if you use var, you can simply redeclare the value and reassign the value and redeclare. Both you can do. You see over here. So this one is changed now. It's printing hello. Okay. So that is the main difference. Like const, it will not allow you to. Okay, let me write here for you. No redeclare, no reassign. Okay, it's declared fine value is final, right? You can reassign the value, but not redeclare the value. You cannot redeclare the variable again. And for where, both are allowed, right? Reassign or redeclare the value again. Okay, there are some more differences between var and let. Let's discuss them one by one. So the very first thing is the scope. If you see the scope of var, it's like function. But in case of let, the scope is block. Let's discuss it here. Okay. Suppose this was my variable if true, right? Then do what? And here I had declared variable age is equals to 30 now, right? Age variable 30, and let me try remove this one and try to print it here, right? And same thing using that. Okay, let's do one thing. If true, it's always going to be true, right? I am just writing this loop is going to execute in all the cases, right? I am printing the value for age outside of the block, and here this one outside of the block. Let's remove this thing from here, save it and run it. You see, here is the difference. Age is not defined because age was declared in this scope only, right? In this scope, not outside. So it cannot access age outside here. But if you see the case of like where it will pick up the value. Let me comment this and rerun this. See, it is able to access the value, this 30 value which we assigned outside over here, right? So it's printing this 30. But the thing is, like, where is function scoped? When you say function scope means you can get its value inside the function but not outside the function, right? That is one major difference. Okay, let's do one thing. I am just wrapping it inside a function test. Okay, and bracket, starting bracket and ending bracket over here, right? So here I think okay, here now it will not be able to access this value. Why? The reason is because it's outside the function, but it won't be able to access it outside. Inside, yes, you can print. Like here I can do console.log inside, and let me print the value is where. Sorry. Right. This is extra. Let's move this. We can comment this for now and rerun this one. So it's unable to fetch this value from inside the function, but outside of the function, sorry. But okay, it's showing us JS line 18, right? Here is the line 18. Okay, I think let's call the function to access the value inside the function, right? Now I'm calling test. First of all, it will call this function and then this will try to print its value. Let's see what happens now. Age where is not defined. Same thing, right? Okay, this one is printing. I forgot to save and rerun it. This one is printing inside 30 because here it's inside the function but outside this block. But here it's outside the function. It's trying to access the value which were declared inside this function. You see these brackets? This one is inside this function. So it cannot access this one. Okay. And we can try the same, like we can just write let and let's see what it does. See, it's even unable to fetch this value because its scope is only inside these brackets, right? This is not even function scoped or not even what we say block scoped, right? Here scope is only inside this block. You can only access it inside this block, not outside, and not even outside the function. If I comment over this one, right? Let's comment it and rerun it. See if it works outside the function. It won't, right? So its scope is only inside the block or inside the function, but not outside the function for let. But where we can access it outside the block, but not outside the function, right? Okay, so another than that, we have few template literals, like let's understand those. Here I have written, okay, let me read it. Let name is equals to John, right? And let me print. Earlier, how we used to print it? We used to print it like this. Okay, hello, and simply plus that string. Hello, then the name of the variable, hello name. So it will print hello John for me. But now we don't use that anymore in the new ES6. What we try to do is we simply use backtick, right? And here we print hello or whatever string we want to write. And inside here only, we will just write dollar and then curly braces to access the variable we want. Okay, I want to access name, right? Name. So this will automatically fetch that name value. And this is like trying to fetch the variable. So it's so neat and clean, right? It's cleaner and easier to read. So both will work the same way, like hello John. But this one is, in line with the latest ES6. So try to use this one. And same for the function. Like earlier we used to write, let me give you an example, like function, and suppose add, right, a comma b, and then we used to write the function inside like this, return a plus b, like this. And then we used to call the function, right, add, or we can simply write console.log and call the function here add 4 comma 5, right? This will print 9 for us, right? But how we do it now, according to the latest ES6, what we do is we simply write like const add numbers. Okay, this is the name of function where value will be assigned, simply a comma b, and then equal to, like we are making an arrow sign, and then here we will write what step of, like if we have multiple lines, we simply wrap them around curly braces and we return a plus b. It's doing the same thing like this one, but this one is more advanced way. And this will, if we want to print it same way, we just write add numbers, right, and pass in the value we want to pass. Suppose I want to pass 6 comma 7. The output will be 13, but this one is a more advanced way. So this is a short arrow function. Even what we can do is we can even remove these curly braces. We can simply write a plus b. That's it. This will also work the similar way. So let me save it. Oh, okay. I think we forgot to remove this one from here. Let's remove this code. Okay. The error will be gone now. And let's rerun. You see, hello John, and this one is printing 9, like a plus b, and same thing is done by this one. This is a single line function, right? 13, right? We just need to call it how many times we want. So the same function which we wrote over here, we have written over here, right? And one real Playwright example for this arrow function is like test, right? That's how we write the test cases. We will work on this in detail in the upcoming sections, but I just want to show you the use case of this one, right? Async, and then inside the braces, right? Then we write curly braces, pass on the page, and here you see we write the method, like the, or whatever instructions we have, we pass on like this. So these lines will get executed when this test method will, login test will be called. So this is actually an array function being used inside Playwright. Now you understand the modern JavaScript syntax used in real Playwright frameworks. In the next video, we will learn JavaScript scope, one of the most important interview topics.